one of the things that people don't understand about humor, especially the subjective nature of it. There's some sense people think that, what's funny is funny, give or take naughty stuff. Some people don't like naughty stuff, some people do. But most people would say, well, a joke is a joke. We all recognize the same kind of jokes. And sometimes that's true, but there's one category where that's very much not true. And the category is if the joke has something really to do with your life, specifically about your job, let's say, or it could even be about your gender, but it has to be about something that really hits home. When something hits home as true, it almost doesn't matter how well the joke is written. It's one of the strangest things I learned when I became a cartoonist. And I would argue, of everything I learned, it was probably the most important thing. Because in order to write comics that really, really hit certain groups of people, if you're not trying to make them all buckle over in laughter, but you're trying to make 20% of them really, really like it, you have to write comics that you don't like yourself. Now think about that. Imagine being a cartoonist and knowing that in order to make a joke that's popular and really gets a lot of attention and people send it around, you almost have to write a joke that you don't personally like. Because chances are you're not in that 20% that you're talking to. If you do a comic about, let's say people who do extreme sports, and you don't do extreme sports, you're not going to love your own comic, but the other people will. So that was actually the biggest learning when I became a cartoonist is to do what Bill Keane advised early on. He told me to stop writing comics for myself, to stop writing comics that I enjoyed, because that would almost guarantee that they were not terribly important in the general public, or that they would be sort of generic.